All right, we're going to watch Adriana's breaststroke, and we're going to watch it first at full speed. First thing we see, Adriana, is you're really, really shallow in that water. We'd like to see you get a little deeper with the upper body. Your legs are a little low, but your upper body is a little high. So let's work on that body position a little bit better in the water. Good turn, Adriana. Good pull out. Okay. So that's some things we can kind of work with and we can kind of talk about here. So as we go through, you kind of see this position. Your head is a little bit too high above those hands. You make sure you keep that head. As your hands go forward, you want to drop your head so that your ears are almost in between your biceps. Okay, so your eyes are looking down here. That's really well. That's really well done. Just make sure your head's a little bit lower in that position. Okay? As we get here a little bit closer to where we are, you can see that your head starts to break the surface just as your hands are starting to press out. Make sure that head, while we want to breathe early, that's almost a little bit too early. Okay? Good job of getting your head up, like your elbows, like how your hands are pushing back towards the other end of the pool. That's a good, strong pull. But as we can see here, we're a little bit more on an angle, which is create a lot of resistance right in here. So let's make sure we get a little bit more high with your hips, a little more high with your feet. You want your feet a little bit back here. Okay, not quite so low. But again, great job on the pull there. As you start to drive your hands forward, you can kind of see your hands are starting to come out of the water a little bit, right near the surface. And as your hands are pushing forward, you do a good job of engaging that kick. That kick looks nice and strong. And that's how, see how high your feet are? We want to keep those feet almost in that high position all the way through. Okay, see how you push your feet down. We're going to try and push your feet more back up here. Okay? Again, though, good job of getting your head down. We'd like to see you kind of extend your arms a little bit more straight. You can kind of see there's a curvature there. Okay? When you're moving your hands forward, just try to make sure those hands are a little bit straight. Okay? That's going to help out your breaststroke a lot. But it looks good. I mean, Adriana, you're right where you want to be. I think with a little bit of tweak here and there, I think you're going to see a little bit more success with that breaststroke. But again, and you kind of saw it right here, just a little bit better. You kind of see how your legs are a little bit dragging. Okay? See how they kind of drop there? Make sure you try and work on keeping those legs a little bit higher. See how our turn is. Really like how you extended into your wall. I like how you extended in your wall a lot there. And as we start to do that turn, those feet are so well stacked, okay? That's awesome. That's one of the things that we try to get our kids to do all the time, Adriana, and you do a good job of that. You do a great job of bringing your knees straight to that wall. That's a great transition. The fact that you got your knees up on an angle, you got your feet high in the water, that's so good. You also have your hand right here behind your head. Excellent. It doesn't get much better than that. Now as we come off the wall, you can see you're not really in a nice tight streamline. You want to make sure those arms are as tight as you can be, okay? So as you're pushing off that wall, which you're pushing off correct, just want to make sure that streamline is here and here. So lock your elbows, get them just a little bit behind your ears, and if that streamline gets a little tighter, then we're going to be right on where we want to be, okay? So I like that a lot. I like what you did going into your wall. I like what you did as you hit the wall. Just make sure that streamline comes off that wall. Okay, you can see right away your head, there's a lot of room, there's a lot of drag as you're pushing down. You're pushing in the right direction, but get that head in that streamline. Eyes are looking down. That's a great dolphin kick. Your hands are right near your thighs. That's excellent. Okay, you're a little more at an angle. I changed it. Let's go down a little bit better. So keep those eyes down. But that was a good dolphin kick. Good job of holding that dolphin kick too. Here's the flag, so you're about a half a body length past the flag when you start your kick. That's well done. You do a great job of sliding your hands up your body as well, so you kind of keep your hands close. That's excellent. Good kick. Good finish of the kick. Now, your head's just coming above the surface right as your hand is starting your pull. And your underwater pull-out's really strong. If you get the streamline again, your pull-out is going to be amazing because you did everything else really right. At first kick, you could see a lot of bubbles. So your feet were a little shallow there. Go back a little bit more. Right there, you can see your left foot just kind of breaks that surface. So you're catching a lot of air, a lot of bubbles. Not a really strong kick there, almost too high with your hips. But then after that, you kind of correct it. Okay? And this is a much better job with your feet. Your feet were a little bit higher there as you come off that wall. So, well done. Excellent.